Yesterday was the 10th anniversary of Hurricane Katrina, and so President Obama went to New Orleans to speak for the anniversary. One of the things that he addressed in his remarks was climate change and how climate change and extreme weather events seem to be quite strongly linked. He said this: "We are going to see more extreme weather events as a result of climate change, deeper droughts, deadlier wildfires, stronger storms." He added that the government has been preparing for the change by investing in stronger levees, as well as restoring wetlands and other natural systems that are critical for storm protection. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about both the damages that has been done and also what can be done to mitigate some of it. And while we're talking about that, I want you to bear in mind the severity of what Hurricane Katrina represented, not just in terms of lives, but in terms of money. Hurricane Katrina, which struck the Gulf Coast on August 29, 2005, unleashed floods that killed nearly 2,000 people, left thousands of others homeless, and caused an estimated $250 billion in damage. It was the costliest and most damaging storm in U.S. history. Now, I think, considering how much damage was done by a single storm, and we've seen some other storms like Sandy that similarly were quite destructive, if we believe that climate change and the associated extreme weather, if those are actually linked and we can do something to stop it, first by recognizing it and then actually addressing it, that we have to talk about that. Governor Bobby Jindal did not want Obama to do that. He wrote to Obama saying that the anniversary is a time to mourn the dead, not bring up a topic that's part of the divisive political agenda of liberal environmental activism. A lecture on climate change would do nothing to improve upon what we are already doing.
I totally disagree with that. No, it would do a lot to improve upon what you're doing, because you're not doing anything about climate change because you're a Republican. You don't even acknowledge that it exists.
Yeah.
If you're the governor of Louisiana and your city can get drowned as it did 10 years ago, and you're not doing anything about it, yeah, lecturing you on it might help a lot.
Yeah.
Because you might learn something and then take some action.
Yeah, exactly. And it seems funny to me, we talk about often like there will be this, a mass shooting, and the gun rights activists will say, now is not the time to talk about it. And we question, well, so how long do we have to wait? Not the exact same issue, but apparently more than 10 years, you're still not allowed to talk about the thing that might have led to the tragedy.
Republicans with this isn't the time. I mean, it's never the time. When is it okay?
I thought they were against PC,
and being
controlling
sensitive.
language. And
Right.
Since when are they sensitive to people's fucking feelings? Are you kidding me? They love Donald Trump because he hates people's feelings and he shits on them publicly. That's what it's all about. He's a bimbo. This guy's a loser. Fuck this. There's his phone number.
Baby.
I love that guy. You're an anchor baby. I'm going to kick you out. You're a citizen who gives a fuck. You're not white. Let's go. Fascism. Yay. You'll go back to univism. You shut the fuck up. You throw him out. Hey, all of a sudden, not the time. Whoa.
Oh, did you say climate change? That's offensive.
Oh, line crosser.
Facts, science. Ooh, offensive. Offensive, not the time.
I don't like the tone. And what is Barack Obama supposed to do? Is Barack Obama supposed to look at that letter and go, Bobby Jindal makes some good points?
Yeah.
Maybe I should just shut. Hey, rewrite the speech. Rewrite it. Go ahead. Don't mention climate change. We'll talk all about levee building.
Also, I think when he added the part about it's just part of the divisive political agenda of liberal environmental activism, I think that was a sign that maybe the letter wasn't going to get paid attention to.
So did he send that because he knew people would report that he sent it and they would make him look good to his base? That's all this is about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Barack Obama did it anyway. He talked about it anyway.
And another thing, who sends a letter?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it does indicate that he apparently could try calling Obama, but it's unlikely that Obama would answer the phone. That would certainly have saved him some time. Now, as we said, Obama indicated that they are doing what they can, the federal government, to help avoid similar sorts of tragedies in the future. FEMA, in particular, says it's spent $1.4 billion since 2009 in Louisiana and Mississippi for nearly 700 mitigation projects, including elevating homes and critical infrastructure, retrofitting government and residential structures, and improving drainage. And there are any number of different charities that are attempting to sort of restock plants, trees, and other things in the marshlands and the wetlands along the coast to try to stop some of the erosion that's going on. We were talking before the show, the amazing stats that, let's see, about 2,000 square miles of land have already disappeared into the Gulf, and almost the same amount could be lost over the next 50 years without drastic action that would cost tens of billions of dollars. But it is literally sinking into the Gulf Coast because there's been so much damage, its normal resistance to these storms has been worn away over time.
And it'll be even more unprotected from storms when they lose more land.
Exactly, because that's the land that protects them. Yeah, it's not the city streets.
Yeah, but all you liberals, all you do is talk to us about the problems when conservatives have the right answer. Just ignore them.
Ignore them.
Yeah, and then it'll be fine.
Yeah, the water will recede someday. Jesus will come down and we'll get our plants back.
No, now I'm not a math surgeon, but 2,000 square miles. Is that 100 miles by 200 miles, or is that 100 miles? I don't know. I can't do math at all, and obviously neither of us.
It's got to be 10 by 200, doesn't it? 10 miles by 200.
10 miles by 200. That's 2,000. That's it. Very good.
Okay.
That's
solve the math problem.
So 200 miles by 10 miles. They lost that to the Gulf. That's a lot of land, right?
Yeah.
And somebody was making the point earlier. It turns out Louisiana had too much land. Because if you can lose that and nobody's screaming about it, turns out you guys had more land than you knew what to do with.
Yeah, maybe we should take some of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that's what Trump would do. He's like, I'm going to take your land. You're not using it enough.
And
You've already lost too much. Inefficient management. I'm going to fix it.
We're going to go down there and take their gate off.
You know what? No. You know what Trump's going to do? Trump's going to take the land back from the ocean. And he's going to make the ocean pay for it.
That's right.
It's really not going to cost that much.
I'm going to build a huge levee, and I'm going to make the ocean pay for it. And they're going to be happy to pay. Believe me, the dolphins have money. The sharks.
Yeah. They keep sending us their worst, like the sharks and the jellyfish. Who likes jellyfish? No one. I'm going to make it stop. Yeah. Or, hey, Ramos, you want the jellyfish coming in? You don't want it in. Honest guy. I'll talk to him more. But a dum-dum.
I'm going to send Carl Icahn of the Sharks.
Management.
This is, by the way, a nice little preview of what we could have along almost all of the coastline of the United States if climate change continues. I mean, it seems like if it's marshland, it's wetland, we don't care so much with Louisiana, but this is what we're going to have. We're going to have thousands of square miles of land receding into the ocean.
I'm going to send
and eventually it's going to be land
down to the Gulf to negotiate with those sharks.
Oh, I got an idea, Jimmy. This is two Trumps. Okay, Donald talking to himself. Hey, Donald, I got an idea.
What's that?
No, don't send it to those. I'm going to send them to the climate. We're going to change that. We're going to rechange it.
That's a tremendous idea.
That's right.
A lot of people are saying that's tremendous. A lot of top people are saying that's a tremendous idea.
We're going to build a wall between us and the climate. Then how are you going to get it?
And then I make the climate pay for it.
That's right. And you know what the wall is? Big.
Big.
It's a big wall.
We're going to fuck space. That's right. Go back to space. That's what I tell those Martians. We're going to round up all the fucking Martians. You go back. I don't care if you were born here.
If they want to come, we want to come see that big, beautiful door to space we'll build. A big, beautiful door.
Your Donald's slightly Italian, his Donald's slightly Jewish.
Yeah.
Such a door we will build.